Last night we witnessed the San Francisco 49ers absolutely demolish the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, it was just a laughable performance by Dak Prescott, and that Cowboys offense literally couldn't stay on the field. Okay, it was 3-and-out, or it was 2 straight interceptions. I mean, it was just abysmal to watch that game last night. I did not enjoy it any bit. I even started laughing at the TV at one point, but the Dallas Cowboys might be without their starting linebacker, Leighton Vander Esch, because, well, he suffered a neck injury. It was a brutal one. It didn't look like it was anything serious at first when the play happened. Basically, Trent Williams was coming over, running towards the left side, had to block Leighton, pushed Leighton Vander Esch into Micah Parsons, hit his rib cage, and his head basically went into the side of him, and you see his neck basically it's really hard to explain, but like compress basically into his back, and it just not look good, slow motion. So he was hurt. He ended up getting pulled out of the game, went right to the locker room and stuff like that to get evaluated, had some x-rays. It doesn't seem or doesn't sound like the x-rays were positive or anything like that, so that's some good news. But he has had a neck injury in the past, which makes, this is a massive red flag, because you have one, now you have another. We have to figure out how to get this healthy 100% and kind of keep moving forward for the season anyways. But Ari Mirov reported, he said head coach of the Cowboys, Mike McCarthy, said that linebacker Leighton Vander Esch could end up on IR with a neck injury he suffered on Sunday night versus the 49ers. So that means he's most likely going to miss the next 4 weeks, which sucks for the Dallas Cowboys, because right now, okay, they did lose Trevon Diggs for the whole season with an ACL tear. That defense is struggling, to say the least. Couldn't stop the 49ers. Brock Purdy was cerebral. I mean, he was just putting these balls in a bucket the entire game. It literally looked easy for Brock Purdy in that 49er offense. Now, the run game was a little iffy now and then, but Christian McCaffrey, per usual, still scores, still gets in the end zone. I think, 14 straight games or something like that. It is just unreal to watch. But Leighton Vander Esch, now going to probably be out the next 4 weeks, is not good for the Dallas Cowboys. We already know about that offense, and they can't do nothing when they're playing a good defense. I mean, it's just plain and simple. But the next 4 games for the Dallas Cowboys, it doesn't look pretty at all. If we're going to look at it right here, let's take a gander. Next week, okay, they got the Chargers. That's a high-flying offense, okay? They'll put points on the board in the blink of an eye. Can Dallas keep up with their offense? I don't think so. Then you go in the bye week, so that's pretty good news for them. He's only going to miss 3 games compared to 4 games, but he'll be out for 4 weeks, so they have a bye. He can rest up a little bit more. Then they got the Rams, who, last year, worst title defense in Super Bowl, or in the Super Bowl era in the National Football League. It was just absolutely brutal to watch them week in and week out, just kind of shit the bed, plain and simple. And right now this year, we really don't know what we have out of the Rams. They're a good enough team to win ball games. I don't think they're back to that Super Bowl level where they were a couple years ago. But I mean, they got Cooper Kupp back, who's flying around. Puka Nacua came out of nowhere. I mean, he's an absolute stud. So that's going to be a tough game, I feel like, for the Dallas Cowboys and their offense. And now without Leighton Vander Esch, most likely, that's going to be even tougher. Then you're looking at the 4th week that he will be out. The Philadelphia Eagles, okay? And this is in Philly, by the way. So I don't see Dallas winning that one without Leighton Vander Esch or Trevon Diggs. That Philly offense is high-powered. Okay, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, who had an incredible opening drive this Sunday. I think it was like 4 straight plays, 70-some yards, and a touchdown. The dude is absolutely incredible to watch, and especially when he gets going like that. So this 4-week stretch that Leighton Vander Esch might not be playing is going to be very, very tough for the Dallas Cowboys, because that defense is banged up. Their offensive line, I believe, is a little bit banged up. Couldn't stop a brick wall if it was running towards them or if it was standing still, basically. And Dak Prescott, interception after interception after interception. It kind of seems like Dak Prescott, well, he's back to his old self, okay? Because I think we've seen his ceiling. His floor, well, it's probably a little worse than that, but his ceiling's going to be a couple picks here and there. It's going to be a touchdown maybe here and there, and I don't think he's going to get much better. He might end up not being on the Dallas Cowboys next season, the entertainment team, as I like to call them, because, look, they need a better offense. Jerry Jones knows that he wants a Super Bowl before he dies, and right now, Dak Prescott, I don't think he's the man to win you a Super Bowl. And with Leighton Vander Esch out and Trevon Diggs, it's going to be that much tougher. So Leighton Vander Esch possibly going to be ending up on IR. You guys can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much, much appreciated. Have a great rest of your night, folks. And you just got your fix with the Wicks.